Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your magical moon message. Moon in Pisces. This is it. 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 This is it, motherfucker. This is it. This is it. This is it. Moon about to go over Neptune. This is it. And Sun in Scorpio. We're going to have the moon go into Aries, which is 6th house, but we're in the 5th house transit to the Scorpio Sun activation that started recently. And this opening trine relative to the first quarter square that had us understand more extraordinarily the pure nature of this cycle is getting ready to fully express itself. Okay? In order for you to understand the full expression of Scorpio through Pisces, listen to Drake and Rihanna. They had a track together that would kind of capture the vibe, not really, but in a way. But if you want to think of the pureness, okay? Water is a part of the triple deity. That's not the way to say it. But if you think of 3 states of water, ice, fog, liquid, you have Cancer, which is holiness. And then you have Scorpio, which is purity. And then you have Pisces, which is divinity. This is why water signs don't fuck with you. This is why Pisces escapes. Scorpio would rather kill you. And Cancer keeps to themselves because they need pure vibrations. Water takes in whatever it's around. It's the only element that does that. And so water just can't be around fuckery. Water has to be around purity. Water cleans. But forget all that. Scorpio in its purity has started this new moon cycle, has activated it through, of course, changing its perception in Sagittarius, and then instilling and controlling in Cap. Boom, first quarter square with understanding and now full expression. This knowledge that you've received, moon, understanding of 4th house, to adjust the nature of wisdom in your transformation, you're now going to practice by fully expressing. Remember, mutable signs are experience. So we have the cardinality in power with cardinals, then we generate energy, then we experience it. See, I'm making an action. But if I use a fixed mechanism and I fix it, it's producing an effect. Let me show you how this works. Look, see? But if I fix it, what effect is it producing on the leaves? It's blowing the leaves. I just gave the leaf a blowjob. And so this is very, very important because this effect is concluding from the cardinal action of Capricorn, sustained with knowledge through Aquarius, and you're coming into the full expression with the 5th house creativity, inner child, full talented expression of new pure energy that you kicked off the cycle for new moon in Scorpio. I just wish you were an astro nerd because you would understand how crazy what I'm saying is. Like, I'm speaking a different language. For those of you who get it, I feel you, I see you. For those of you who don't, you may not realize how important what I'm saying is, because once the moon resets again in the Aries, boom, we hit that full moon in Taurus, and like Drake album, nothing was the same. So keep this in mind. The moon in Pisces is going to make you receptive to multidimensional, abstract, out of this realm or metaphysical aspects of you. Pisces is I believe, and the opposite of this is Virgo, I analyze. Virgo represents the earth sign of reality, in that everything that we really experience enables us to inductively or deductively analyze through reasoning, inductive or deductive reasoning, where I analyze what's in my immediate environment, and then that lets me form a conclusion. But Pisces, I have to believe because it's metaphysical. I don't see that bitch. You know what's even cooler about that? Sagittarius, that's in between analyzation and belief, is I see. It's the ascended sign. This is why Pisces is the ascended master and Virgo is just the master. Let me not just say just, because Virgo's the master. So keep that in mind, because in between analyzation and belief, you have I see with Sag, but you have I think. Sagittarius helps us visualize what we think, and Virgo in between has us analyze it. But on the other side of seeing is believing. Some people say, I seen, therefore I believe. But there are certain things you don't see. You just have to believe. Like, you're breathing right now. You've never seen air, but you know. You don't believe in air. You know you're breathing air. Okay, so when we're dealing with metaphysical phenomena, Pisces is less spiritual and it's actually more scientific. It's the extended branch of observable science in metaphysical science, whereas certain astrophysicists will tell you that there are places in our universe that operate with different laws of physics than in our galaxy, and there's phenomena there that is unobservable. There's phenomena with which expresses itself outside of our range as human beings to perceive through our Taurus natural senses. So we can call that supernatural. This isn't woo-woo bullshit. This is science. Okay, so if you think about that, we can't see it, but we can believe it's there. Our analysis, Virgo, of what we can see provides a foundation for what we can believe based off of what we know. This is how Pisces works. This is why ghosts, illusions, frauds are ruled by Pisces, because at its positive, it's something aligned with integrity. At its negative, I can just fool you because you can't see it and say, just believe me. That's all of religion. Age of Pisces. Welcome to the age of science, where you better know. You motherfuckers better know. So keep that in mind, because the moon in Pisces is going to be fully expressing the Scorpio energy. My bad. I'm happy as fuck because I lost my iPhone and I thought I lost all my iCloud. For those of you who've been texting me, I not got your texts. I got a new phone, but I've been team Android. I had an iPhone and an Android. I lost my Android broke. I got a new Android, and all the files that I thought I lost on my iPhone were backed up on the cloud, and I'm so happy. My man, I had to believe in that. But other than that, this is a full expression. If you think that Scorpio is transforming and breaking you through into supernatural activity and phenomena, this moon in Pisces is going to make you receptive to what you can't see. And so you must believe. But it's not a blind faith. It's more so of a, okay, based on the data we have, we know this. And based on us knowing this, we can imagine Pisces and believe that. This brings us back around the wheel where we do new experiments to confirm what we believe. I'm preaching. I'm breaking down Virgo versus Pisces right now. Okay, and this is very important because Pisces reminds you that you don't know what you don't know. And the reason why metaphysical beings or divine beings, if you meet any Pisces sun, they are divine beings, spirits. They're spiritual beings that are divine, or spiritual divine beings. If you meet any Pisces moons, they're divine soul beings. If you read any Pisces risings, they're divine beings. And these are beings that can interface and with the sun can view unnatural or beings that you can't see naturally. Okay, so this is where with the closeness to Neptune, you're going to be receiving all sorts of the most magical synchronicities. The synchronicities you receive over the next 2 days are going to be so mind-blowing, it's going to have you re-questioning your reality. And this change in perception and belief, okay, Sagittarius is a change in your vision. Gemini is a change in your thoughts. Virgo is a change in your real behavior and analysis. Pisces takes all of that and changes your entire beliefs, because it synthesizes new experiences. In this case, transcendent with Neptune, metaphysical experiences, where you're going to be integrating and breaking through your understanding of supernatural phenomena, motherfuckers. This is you experiencing the full talent and expression of newly developed superpowers that you're breaking through. This is going to be very fun. And so you don't want to get so caught up in your head trying to make sense of stuff you can't see, as much as tapping into the feeling and the vibe. Pisces is the vibe. Cancer is the feeling. Pisces is the vibe. It's the experience of the Cancer feeling. Whereas Scorpio is more the purity and the depth of that Cancer feeling. Hence, with wisdom. So keep that in mind, because we're in a zodiac sign season of wisdom. We're finishing out Scorpio season, and this is going to kick you into the most divine realization of this wisdom. Okay? This transit could even be called divine wisdom, but just keep in mind that there are facets of you that are metaphysical. You are not just a physical being. You are a soul that has a body and a spirit. And so this this physical experience that your soul is expressing through its spirit is going to key you into the fact that you exist beyond just this. Pisces reminds you that we're all connected holistically. An illusion is a separation. Separation is an illusion. So keep that in mind, because there are aspects of you multidimensionally that exist beyond just this flesh vessel that still interacts with other people, maybe even as certain concepts. Okay, for those of you awakening more, my phone died, but yeah, basically just to recap, there are metaphysical aspects of you that exist outside of your physical ability to be aware. Not outside of your physical awareness, outside of your ability to be aware. And as such, we must believe in these aspects. Well, your belief is paying off, because you're going to have the pure psychological awareness with Scorpio and Mercury to align your brain's ability to actually have deep insight into the metaphysical understanding of supernatural phenomena you're experiencing. I don't know how to say what I'm saying without it sounding like you're in a science fiction or fantasy narrative. You can blame your scientists for lying to you. But other than that, the Neptunian conjunction that's going to be had is going to challenge the foundation with the South Node in Sag of everything you believed to be true. And instead of just resisting and fighting it, trust that you have a facet of you that, you know, science has rejected, but you've known in your heart to be true. You don't have to have all the details about that. This is going to spawn a whole new age of scientific analysis to flesh that out. But for now, really believe in the fun that's being expressed, because so many of you are going to break through with this transit into experiencing how you express your abilities coming into the moon in Aries in your own unique way. Okay. This is the breakthrough that we've been waiting for. And so allow the synchronicities and the signs that the Neptunian transit, Neptune is showing you signs outside of time and space. It's showing you what's possible. And so you may see connections with people who right now doesn't look possible, but Neptune is literally in the space of the astral realm, which is imagining past, present, and future at once. So you'll feel the outcome, and just keep that in mind. Know that what you're being shown is being shown to you because it's possible and perhaps meant to happen. And, you know, you're going to see synchronicities that blow your fucking mind. And so enjoy them. Don't try and figure them out. Moon in Virgo will, you know, break them down through Moon in Gemini. Y'all stay blessed as always. And until next week.